What's up, everybody? The Toy Cars, etc. here. Today we're going to talk about the Hotbirds. I know there's a couple Firebirds in the back, but basically the Hotbirds collection that I have. I have a few more of these, but I don't want to go dig through my entire house. So I just kind of brought out the ones that are kind of up on display. There's some varying conditions in here. You know, the brown ones are not perfect because they're expensive right now. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, the Hotbird. Came out as Flying Colors 1978. It was produced from then until 2013. And then, yay, it's going to come out 2021. So it's going to have a new release this year. The designer was Larry Wood, Bob Rosas, and let's get into it. So 1978, like I said, it was the Hotbird in the Flying Colors series. It was black with black walls, similar to this one here, although that was not 1978. To kind of go through a little bit timeline wise, this gold one over here, this little guy, was 1979 release, Golden Machine 6-pack, gold plated. It's blue and red stripes. Base, of course, is unpainted metal, like they most are. It is a Hong Kong car. It says Hot Wheels, of course, Hotbird, of course. It says Hot Wheels too. Silver black walls. This one's kind of beat up. I mean, it's not in the greatest shape, but it's the only one I got. So it's one you get to see. Classic 1970, late 70s Trans Am. One of my favorite cars ever in real life. Tan interior, blue tinted windows. Again, came in the 6-pack only. All right, next one we have is Mainline, the brown one. So this came out in 1980. This is a Mainline. These are really hard to find, as you can tell by the prices on eBay and everywhere else, but it has yellow and red stripes. Fun fact on these, the original Tampos all have the head of the bird facing the driver. So as you can see, this Tampo's a little... they're all a little long. I have a couple that are short, but basically it's a little long, goes right off the nose, or right off the point of the nose there. Blue tinted windows, tan interior, again made in Hong Kong. There's your base. Just one rivet on these cars. But all in all, this one's in fairly good shape. I bought it quite a while ago before the prices jumped up. Then I have another one here. This one's a little more, it's kind of blue tinted window, kind of green, whole fade. Anyway, this one, other than this right here, I mean, it's still got some rub marks up high, but those two doors, ugh. It's okay. I'll still take them. They're cool cars. All right, what's next? We have I think this one is actually from my childhood. It should be the 1982 Hot Ones release. Again, Firebirds head pointed towards the driver, blue tent, tan interior, yellow, red stripes. It's amazing I've had this since I was little because I'm in my mid-40s and still in great shape, but I love this car. It's got the gold black walls. Base. It's a little bit different, but again, it's a Malaysia base. One rivet again, of course. Bases on these are so plain. Like they wanted to put a drive shaft right there, but nope. Nix that. Nix that to nada. Steering wheels are cool. They always have the little, they have a hole, right? They're not just a solid circle. So anyway, that's the 1982 Hot Ones. Still some good bounce. All right, next on the list, I believe, is the color changer, so the purple. So this one right here came out 1988 as part of the color changer series. I have not seeing what it does, because I'm just not gonna get it wet. White hot bird. The stripe is I'm not sure if that's gray, brown, something. The rear stripes are weird. This one has a space right there, whereas up here on the roof it does not. So maybe if you're a crazy air type of person, you can argue that. Maybe it's a repro stripe, I don't know. Anyway, this is my color changer. It's not in the greatest shape. Somebody stepped on it right there. But not in terrible shape. We'll keep it around. Again, base is different from Malaysia again. Hot bird's up here in the middle. As I say, 37. Black walls. All right, next one up is I think it's a set exclusive. Should be this blue car right here. This was in 1989, the double barrel stunt set. It's metal flake, dark blue metallic. Right there. The tampo is gray and orange. The window is blue tint. Interior is gray. Again, gold. Black walls. A lot of played with cars in my collection, but that's alright. Here's the base. It's very similar to the last one we looked at from Malaysia. Alright. Next, we have the next blue one. It's dark blue. 1989 again. This is the metal flake dark blue. I believe it came out as a mainline. I think there was a serial release of this one as well. Actually, that's not true. The gray one back there is serial. This one is just dark blue. It has yellow, red, white tampos. Again, different bird, right, than we've seen in the past. Just a different type of tampo. Malaysia base. This one's in pretty good shape. Again, still got some high wear, but anyway, cool car. All right, next we have, what do we have next? We have this little guy over here, 1990. Again, mainline with a red interior. These are hard to find, especially in this shape. This thing's almost mint. I got this off a buddy online. So again, yellow, red, tampos, black, gold, gold black walls, red interior. This was hard to get. Clear windshield, especially in this shape. It's just in really, really good shape. Hot bird, Malaysia base. Got the 37 next to it again instead of the 44 like the last car, if you noticed that. Anyway, this is one of the harder ones to get, I think, if you don't want to pay a bunch of money for it. All right, next up we have the 1990 mainline, Stars and Stripes. So it's basically blue and red tampos. Again, Stars and Stripes. We have All-American Firebird on the side. Clear windshield, red interior. Of course, the 90s wheels right there, which I was never a huge fan of. I don't really like those wheels, but I should find another one with the regular black walls. But this one's in pretty good shape. Tampos are pretty good. I don't see much of any issues with paint. Again, Malaysia base, hot bird. All right. Next up, we have this silver one right here. Metal Flake, 1990 release. Metal Flake Silver. Has the tampo similar to this guy back here. Red, blue pinstripe, yellow bird. Again, still facing the driver. Tan interior, clear windshield, gold. Black walls. Of course, metal base. These all have metal bases. Again, a Malaysia car. This one's also in this one's also in pretty good shape. No side tampos on this. Just basically on the roof. This one was actually released Hot Wheels Serial, I believe. So, cool car. All right, next up we have, what do we have? I don't know which one's next. I was trying to go in years, but this one is this one, I believe. This one was released in 2008. It was a Hot Wheels Since 68 Top 40. Metal Flake light blue. And then it has the gray, darker gray, kind of ghost flames. Has metal base, of course. This one says Pontiac Firebird, as opposed to Hot Bird. Made in Thailand. Again, still one rivet. Has the kind of the newer red line wheels. White interior, clear windshield. That's fuzz, not scratches. It's got I like this bird on the hood. It's not so ridiculous. I love this paint job too. The flames are cool. Goes up over the fender is silver. Taillights painted, says Trans Am. On the spoiler, it's a little more detailed than the other ones. All in all, a cool car. I don't have the dark blue one. There is a dark blue one with light blue flames on that. I don't have that, so it is what it is. Next up, 2008 again. We have this little guy right here. 40 years of Hot Wheels set is what it came in. Metal Flake brown. Gold black walls. Red tinted windshield. The interior is dark gold, which is, I think, they didn't produce. I mean, they produced this car dark gold, but I don't think they put dark gold in very many other vehicles, or at least not the Hot Bird. Gold and red. Tampos. No side tampos. See, this one stops at the hood. Doesn't go over to the grill of the car. So this one has Thailand, also has Pontiac Firebird in the base. Has a little Hot Wheels symbol right here, built in. Pick that little guy up. Alright, there is another, I believe, I don't think I have the treasure hunt of this. And I mean, I don't have all of them, of course, but I believe this one was released in 2013. I think this is the Retro Entertainment Rockford Files edition. Metal Flake Gold. I always love these wheels. They're silver or gray silver trim on the windshield, the back glass, the door handles, headlights. Again, silver trim. No tampos. Hood opens on this one though. And then the taillights are painted. And then it also has a license plate that says something, should be 853 OKG. So there's that. The base. This one says Hot Bird. Made in Malaysia. This one has 2 rivets. Not just one. Of course, Real Riders, right? The white pinstriped wheels. And again, come out in 2013. Hood opens. A smidge. The hood scoop does not move. It is not attached to the hood. It's attached to the engine as it should be. So just a whole. Anyway, cool car. We'll see what else we got. Which ones have I not gone through? Well, the Captain America, of course. This one. Of course, metal base, Hong Kong, one rivet, regular black walls, Captain America, white, red, white, and blue tampos. Well, not white tampos, but red and blue tampos with the stars. Captain America on both sides. Got the copyright, 1978 MCG on the rear. I'm not sure if there's any variations of that or not. I have not checked into that, but anyway, cool car. So let's see here. We've done those. Did the blue one, did the red interior, did the regular kind of one that everybody has. Serial release, the gold one, blue, blue, blue. All right, so then we got this guy. I don't remember where I pulled this out of, but I just like it. It's a cool car. It's got T-tops. It's blue on blue. Tampos are blue. It's just a cool looking car. So if you guys know where this one came from, without me looking it up, feel free to comment below. But it's got it's made in Thailand. It just says 1977 Pontiac Firebird TA. And then 2007, of course, copyright by Mattel, which we all know that doesn't mean a whole lot. Anyway, I just always thought this car was cool, so I ripped it open. It's kind of got the shadow graphics going on. And then same thing here. I believe this is a Smokey and Bandit car, but I could be wrong. But it's the same casting as that other Trans Am back there. But again, detailed parking lights, gold trim around the side windows, gold Firebird right there on the rear pillar, gold tampos, Trans Am down here on the above the taillight or headlight, gold trim around the front headlights, and then it's got the red point for the Pontiac. Headlights, parking lights are painted on this version. Gold rims, real riders, because it was an entertainment car, I believe. The rear is painted, or the rear taillights are painted. I have no idea what that license plate says. I'll have to zoom in later. But again, comment below. That's why you guys are clear. Clear windshield. Kind of, burnt yellow interior. Not my fave. 2007, of course, is when it was copyrighted, made in Malaysia. 77 Pontiac Firebird TA. 2 rivets on this guy. All right. So that's it. I have a couple. I think I have another brown one. I have like 5 or 6 blue ones. These regular blue ones over here, but they are not in the greatest of shape. It was just when I was trying to accumulate some. I also have a couple more Captain Americas and the All-American. But again, these are the best examples of what I got. So if you're looking at Hot Birds, there's a bunch. Again, shout out to Hot Wheels for making it, or not making it, re-releasing it in 2021. The other one I need to get is the Made in China, the red one. I love that car. And every time I look at it, it's just so expensive on eBay or wherever that I always pass it up, and then, 2 weeks later it goes up more. So one of these days I'll pull the trigger and get a red Made in China, and then I'll be fairly happy. So that's all I got. Toy Cars, etc. On all the socials, Toy Cars, etc. Like us, subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, later.